Paul, congratulations on your latest West Cork Sports Star monthly award. You've won 9 monthly awards now, 3 overall awards. You're the most successful athlete in the history of these awards. But these awards mean so much to you. Can you talk to me a bit about your relationship with these awards and why they do mean so much?
They're very special awards for me. I think all the people that come from West Cork, because I suppose it starts when we were growing up that we'd see in the papers and hear on the radio. For us it was drawing, so the likes of Tim Harnedy and Eugene Coakley won several awards, and the overall award on at least 2 occasions anyway, I think. And then, when we were in our younger days, we were winning some of the monthly awards once or twice, and we're very happy about it. And then, over the years we've won the overall one. I think myself and Gary won it, and me and Fintan have won it. And always what's really cool about it is when they bring everyone back at the end of the year to announce the overall winner, they have just people from all different sports, from people all across West Cork. And that's kind of the most important thing. I'd love everyone to be rowers, but that's not going to happen. And it's just great to see people trying so many different sports and really excelling at them. We had Olympians from West Cork across several sports, and not just at the Olympics. We've got good football players, soccer players, rugby players, and so on as well. It's just it's madness, like how good the West Cork is at that kind of stuff.
You've always enjoyed, obviously, you're from the Sheen, road skipperine, you put West Cork in the back, but you always loved coming back here to West Cork. I remember years ago after yourself and Gary won the silver, I'm not sure which of you said it, but it was the closer you got to home, the less people cared about seeing the medal, the more they cared about seeing you. It's very much that community that surrounds you, like it takes a village to raise an Olympian, so you've had incredible support here in West Cork. I
think the best of support. We wouldn't get it anywhere else. And what's really good about it is, like we see in the rowing club, like from the founding members, through to like my dad, taking us rowing and teaching us how to row, and then there's Dominic Casey, and now there's some other people involved, Denise Walsh, kind of head coach there and stuff, that they always just try and keep the concept simple, and try and keep making progress. But I suppose obviously they're trying to get as much success as they can, but trying to teach the kids just good lessons about hard work, employing themselves, being open to making mistakes, and then kind of correcting them and improving them, and always looking to get better. And if people can take that to as many aspects of their lives as they can, then they're going to be, I think, just really good people in general, which is probably the most important thing that sport can do for a person. It's not about how many medals or what success you had. It's the friends you made, the journeys you've had, and the life lessons, and bringing them all then together for the other parts of your life too. You spoke about that before, Paul. I remember reading an interview with you, and you said like the joy you get from winning a medal, it kind of sustains you for only a certain amount of time, but it's that day-to-day enjoyment you get out of rowing, the training. That's where you really get your kind of your joy from rowing, is it? I think so, yeah. Because you spend more than 99% of your time not racing. So if you didn't enjoy just the side of it, with all the training and the miles and in the gym and on the water when it's cold and windy and stuff, you'd be in for a pretty miserable life if it was only kind of rowing and or doing the racing was what you enjoyed. And even at that, like the success is not that great, like, because see, over our lifetimes, if we look at the races we've entered compared to those we've won, we've lost an awful lot more. So I think that's kind of what I enjoy about it anyway, is just the general, like, day-to-day stuff that you're always kind of working on and things like that.
And did that enjoyment then come at the start when yourself and Gary and Diarmuid and Shane were racing on the island stuff when you were kids started off when your dad Teddy was teaching? Do you think that that's where the enjoyment came from the very start? Like the enjoyment you got when you got into both the first day to where you are now, is it the same? Is it comparable? Is it still as much fun?
I think, yeah, it's still as much fun. Geez, we had some great times back then, actually. And even still now, they're very good. But, yeah, always, I mean, like, when we started off, like, Dad was like, do you want to set some big goals or try to go to the Olympics or whatever? And we'd be like, yeah, we'll do that. But then, like, we were always just racing one another, and Dad was kind of good then to, get us to race. It would have been like John Welly and Kenneth McCarthy, the guys that were kind of on the fringes of the senior team, and the odd time that Eugene Coakley or Richard Coakley or Tim Harnedy were down. Dad would kind of say to them, get the lads involved there, like race them and stuff. And there was like 4 of us against kind of them in their singles. And that was like what we were excited about. And they'd only be down on the weekends because they'd be in college or working or training with the national team during the week. And we'd just be kind of so excited and motivated all week just to try and get better and do the little things there and racing each other during the week. And then we'd come together on the weekends and race some of the older guys, and every week we were getting a little bit closer, and then eventually we'd pass them when the 4 of us were in the boat, and we'd go into double sculls then and race them. And it was just always that kind of day-to-day stuff, week to week, that kind of kept us motivated to do the training and all that we were doing, rather than thinking, it's only about the long term. I mean, we had some kind of vague idea of where we were going, not exactly knowing how, but just doing kind of the right things day to day, and cumulatively, like if you're doing so much of it and open to learning as well, you'll start to make kind of progress in the right directions.
And before we finish up and talk about kind of where you were going, are you excited about the next chapter, like that lightweight chapter's closed now, it's kind of you're into the open weight now? How excited are you? Like, is this almost, not you need a challenge, but is it kind of exciting, kind of putting your feet into the unknown, kind of?
I think a bit, yeah. It won't be easy, that's for sure. So, I mean, time will tell how we'll fare out, but looking forward to it anyway.
Does that transition start now in terms of from lightweight to heavyweight? Like, must you keep making weight now, or those days behind you?
There's not much transitioning, I think, to be honest. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but like, we wouldn't be putting on too much weight. It's just hard to do, and it's primarily an endurance sport anyway, so it's more like there's a little bit of a strength element to it, and taller guys have kind of longer levers and a little bit more muscle and stuff, so a bit of an advantage there. But mostly it's endurance training, which we're doing anyway, and maybe we have scope to put on like a little bit of muscle, but not. It's hard to put on huge amounts when you're doing a lot of endurance training too, so there won't be much change really.
Well, fantastic. Congratulations, Paul. Well done.
Thanks very much.